Hello, and welcome to what I am dubbing the Salt Merchant. Now, two of these survivors get salty with me in the endgame chat. Can you guess which ones? I get accused of tunneling and camping generators, which I kind of find funny. First, I'm supposed to patrol the generators. I'm supposed to keep you from doing them. And the tunneling thing, well, the guy had healed and finished the generator. It was pretty quick after I found him, but he was just there when I was coming to investigate the popped generator. But yeah. Only one of these offerings are a bit weird, like the distance between the hooks, but it was only one, so I'm not too bothered. But yeah, this was either on the day or the day after the school merchant updates came out. So I wanted to test her out and see how she feels. And yeah, this was stupid. I thought I was on the bottom floor and I went upstairs. But it paid off. I managed to get hit on the wreck. So yeah, he hesitates here, so I managed to grab him. He doesn't end up complaining in the end game. He doesn't end up complaining in the end game chat. So yeah, I'm just wandering around trying to find another person now. I can hear the generator, so I'm plopping down there just in case they try and run up. Take the generator with oppression to see if I can catch any bites, but I don't catch anything. So I'm a bit bewildered now, just wandering around, and then we find something. The Sable also does not complain at the in-game chat. In fact, the Sable says nothing. The Rick DCs, you'll find out why later. Here's one of the complainers. Obviously they've not been first as well. In fact, the first two people who get downed are people who don't complain. So yeah, rather odd. So I remember that girl went this way, so I start following her. But she is speedy. She's definitely had her Duracell battery put in. And it feels like she's just so far ahead. So I end up going up here instead, because obviously that girl's just been unhooked, so maybe I can find someone else to chase. And I also hear the generator again, so I get going. And here we find the main complainer. He managed to get a pallet stun on me. I hit the Sable because free hit, I'm not going to not punish you. He's there, he's blinded me with his torch, but he doesn't realise I've got Shadowborn, so I can see his aura for a bit. So I get hit on him, chase him down a bit more. I force this because I want to get rid of this, and it works beautifully. Don't ever be afraid to take a pallet to the face. Pallets aren't scary. They're just annoying. And I love that fake out. I didn't do an actual lunge, I did a little hit and pulled back so that forced him to drop it, but I still managed to avoid getting stunned. So it was a win-win. Again, I faked him out again with my power. I do that a couple of times in this game. Finally got him down now, and I reclaim my skull because it's kind of pointless there. No point leaving skulls where they're pointless. So he's going for uppies now. He's fighting me. else again. This is the other complainer. They don't really complain per se, they validate the feelings of the other complainer. So I'm finally getting closer to them now, but I don't think I catch them still. In fact, they're the last to get hooked. So I remember that generator was being repaired, so I go back to make sure, but then it gets popped. The guy's healed. This guy's healed. So I go after him instead. I get an injury on him. And this is what he's complaining about. He's healed and had a generator completed, but he considers this tunneling. It's a split decision. I picked one or the other. I went with him because he didn't go upstairs. I thought this would be an easier chase for me. Got him down. And I'm going to put him back up. And this little situation is why he complained. To be honest though, if you do an objective, if you heal and do an objective, just after you've been hooked, you are fair game. That's my opinion, of course. There are some survivors out there that would want me to, like, stand there as they complete a generator and then open the gate for them and then say, please leave, master. Survivors do be like that. The funny thing is as well, is I make quite a few mistakes in this game. Like, I'm no expert skull merchant player. So that skull I placed earlier worked out quite well. Do we call them skulls? Drones? So I managed to get the thingy on him. I try and fake him out, but it doesn't work. And then a noise coming this way, so... But then he doesn't come that way. So obviously I didn't know. I'm just that good, you know. I know even though I don't know. Now there he is doing a protection thing for some reason. And I've just injured him here. I think I break off from him eventually. Oh, nope. Oh yeah, here we go. This is what I think. Get a hit on him, but he uses dead hard. Second chance perk. So he evaded death again, because I kind of follow him there, but then I split off from him and go over there. Because there's only one generator left now. So I am thoroughly losing here. Realistically, they should have destroyed me. Granted, I've got these drones, but if they actually work together, they could have easily overcame me. They've got 4 brains versus 1. There's no realistic way, if you actually play the game and understand, that you should lose this part. So I feel like trying to get them all kind of targeted with the claw trap, but I only managed to get 1 or 2 of them. Yeah, I've not even put drones on 2 generators yet. I managed to get him again. No, I didn't remember hearing that, but I think someone was in that little garden. I don't know why I missed that. There's another couple of things I missed as well. Again, there's someone at the side there, and I missed them again. I did so many little mistakes here, and they didn't capitalize on any of them. Again, there's 4 of them, 3 generators, All they need to do is split into teams of 2 and try and brute force one generator or the other. I don't even have discordance on this character. They could have easily overpowered me. Just, you know, got me distracted. Me chasing 2 of them. It's gonna waste a bunch of time. And it's 60 seconds for a generator. I think about 45, maybe 50 if it's 2. So just continuously keep me engaged with the 2 people, because that's going to be juicy to chase. But no. I'm a tunneler and a camper because I'm doing my objective. Yeah, like this. This would have been perfect. If they would have both stick together, they could have taken protection hits for each other. They could have vaulted and split out. They could even swap between generators. So when one's injured, go to generator, carry on. There's so many things you could have done here. They had the people power. Now, obviously, I'm still trying to desperately defend 3 generators, so I'm placing the skull drone things to kind of alert, and it's working quite well for me. So I know there's at least one person there. Someone's going around and disabling all the things. That's also a good idea. If someone kept going around and disabling them, that would get rid of my information a bit. So yeah, I'm chasing her again. Now I can hear someone there, but I didn't. But then I do backtrack. Ah, I feel so sorry for her. So this is one of the people that didn't complain. They just, you know, left to hook the L. You know, every L is a learning opportunity. So I'll keep swapping out drones where possible because I need to keep on top of them if I've got any chance of winning. So finally get to hook this one. The one who makes sad jokes at the end. That's the first time she gets hooked. She's actually a good player as well, like, you know. Knows when to run, knows when to... Oh, poor Sable. So yeah, my main thing was to try and keep on top of the generators. Now I heard something, but I didn't see anything, so I wasn't sure. So that Sable managed to get away, but obviously she's messing around there. You don't heal next to the hook. It's a stupid thing to do. Obviously as well, I'm at 1 gen, so I need a kill. So I am going to chase people down and try and kill them. Obviously I lost track of the Sable, but, you know. But yeah, throw her back on, because, you know, I need her kind of out. At least somewhere. Wasn't the best person for me to get, but, you know, hey-ho. I'm desperately looking for people. This one is probably one of my longer games. It's not the longest game I've had, but definitely a long one. I'm starting to place a bit more down, just so I have more coverage. So here's this guy, the crybaby, I am going to call him. Now she's blocking there, so I find, fine, I'm going to just hit you. So she's obviously body blocked. So I chase after her because she's injured. I'll lose track of her. Now, stupidly, I didn't see, if you saw there, she was hiding there, but I just didn't see. I should have saw, because the white gave it away, but, you know. I was kind of frantically trying to win. I was just trying to get at least one kill, you know? So I injure her. I'm pretty sure she's the first kill now. But I need to stop. We need to play silly buggers there. So I'll place that down so no matter what, I get something out of it. But it didn't work out that way. She didn't stay there. Get an injury on him. Yeah, my playstyle can quite often be skirmishy. Which is generally why I do try and defend the generators more. Gives me more time. It's how I used to play in Call of Duty as well. Run around, skirmish, and it's such a nice gameplay array. And now finally Disable's out. The first one to go. And the first one not to complain. So she's gone now. That gives me a better relief. At least I got one. But obviously I'm not going to stop trying. So I can still carry on just to see what I can do. Maybe I can get a second. So I carry on. This is kind of working for me. So I carry on. Obviously no one was here, but I put one down anyway because it's a good thing. Then I hear someone. And it's Mr. Crybaby. I miss. So again he gets lucky again. He's had so many lucky tries. But now his time is finally up. And this guy complains in the endgame chat like a baby. There's our third victim, the one who consoles the crybaby. I kind of respect her as well because she's a decent player from what I've seen, and a fellow queer, you know. So, but hey ho, I can hear that generator going, but kind of pointless now. Doesn't matter, does it? For some reason I go in here, but. Oh yeah, I'm looking for the hatch, that's it. So, but I don't realise that it's not spawned yet. We finally got a track of him, so I follow him down. I suspect I wasn't going to get this, but I do eventually. Because it's usually the survivors to lose with the hatch. So I'm trying to trick him into come in, and he falls for it, and then he instantly DCs. Well, hey, DCing is better than him crying about it. I think I was going to let him go as well, if I remember right. But when he DC'd, I was like, no, I'm going to Mori him now. But yeah. That was this group. Now, the thing I hate the most about this is what they say here. And I'm going to go into a little rant about it. So what's said here is, God, killer mains are so fragile. How are you tunneling off the hook? Well, as I explained, I wasn't. They were there, they healed, they did the generator. And then they were there, so I chased them. And plus camping the gens. Patrolling the gens, not camping. I was going from generator to generator. Like actually grow some, like okay. And then the other one is like Oh, it's a skull merchant. They're extra fragile, like fine china. And then they say GG, and then they go like agreed. It's like, okay, you're assuming a lot about me. Like that game was theirs to lose, and they didn't do well. If they would have actually worked like a team, like a proper team, put their heads together. Don't forget, it's 4 brains versus 1 brain. It's my belief in this game that the survivors always have the advantage. You just need to be smart. You just need to be efficient. But people always want to cry about when things not go their way in this game. And it infuriates me. I don't even care when I get stomped by survivors. It's funny sometimes, and you've got to admire the skill. But when people get rightfully killed because they made a ton of mistakes, even when I've made the mistakes as well, like it just happens. Like, move on. It's a game. It's not like a competitive thing. You're not actually losing your own life. But these people are they spew out viciousness to us killers. And I'm sure killers do the same to survivors. But since I'm a killer main, I see most of the killer stuff. And it's just infuriating. I'm kind of sick of it. It's one of the things that made me stop playing originally. Now, I know some of you might be thinking, oh, Snowflake, but if you get called names all the time when you're just doing your job, you're not going to want to do that job. And yes, I have grown a thicker skin now. I can take that shit a bit more now. But it's still just annoying. Like, just get better at the game. Stop being pricks and play the game. Have fun. Learn from your losses. Stop making excuses or excusing your own bad plays. But yeah, if you like this content, please consider giving me a like or a follow, or subscribe. I'm so good at YouTube. And yeah, leave a comment. I'll probably most definitely have more of these. I've got a bunch of other videos ready to make, and I'm putting shorts out there of funny little clips as well. So yeah, please give me a follow and hang out sometime.